everyone. We are now going to discuss the last approach to the study of public administration. This is part 3 of the lecture on the approaches to the study of public administration. Okay, and the topic that we are going to discuss is comparative approach to the study of public administration. This is a modern approach. Okay. And I will start this lecture with a quote given by Woodrow Wilson, who is the father of the discipline of public administration. Okay, he said, "We can never learn either our own weakness or our own virtues by comparing ourselves with ourselves." He was talking about the usefulness and the utility of comparative studies of administrative systems. He said, "We can never learn either our own weakness or our own virtues. Kan chaklaw na tili, kan chat na tehi, kay mani rungot kanin enchuan, kan pufia lawang mo." It is only when we compare ourselves with others that we see our weaknesses and our virtues. Midang tine na kanin kai kin tse ahian, kan chaklaw na te, kan chat na te po hi, kan pufia thayang. So ti rualin midang chaklaw na tili, midang chat na te po, kan pufia thayang atiani. Okay, and Woodrow Wilson was the first scholar to emphasize the need for comparative public administration approach, and he gave two reasons. First of all, to see whether administrative practices in the United States of America were applicable to other countries, and secondly, to see whether any foreign administrative institutions or practices could be transplanted, could be used in the United States of America. Now, the comparative approach to the study of public administration emerged after the Second World War. It is the study of public administration on a comparative basis applied to different cultures and national setting. So, comparative public administration is about comparing administrative systems of different countries with different cultures, with different national settings, in order to find out the similarities and dissimilarities, and also to broaden one's horizon to see what others are practicing and to compare it with what is going on in our own country. Now, the comparative public administration approach is a post-Second World War phenomena, and after the Second World War, many nations of Asia, Africa, and Latin America who were under colonial rule for a long time emerge as independent countries, and these countries are called third world countries or developing countries. These countries are underdeveloped, they are facing various challenges in various fields, and a great deal of research needed to be taken regarding this third world or developing countries. Thus, comparative public administration is concerned about collection of more information on these developing countries so that international organizations like the UN and other developed countries can provide technical assistance to these countries. In simple terms, comparative public administration refers to comparative studies of government administrative systems functioning in different countries, belonging to different cultures and geographical settings in different periods of time. And one very important purpose of comparative public administration is to find out the feasibility or the possibility of adopting administrative devices used in foreign countries. Ram dang tena, foreign countries dang tena, and administrative devices and administrative methods and man lai tehi he kan rama hian kan mang ve thengem ti shiat fiat na tur khan comparative public administration hi poimo em ani. Now, comparative public administration has had a very long tradition, but the focus on comparative public administration is about only 50 years old, and the study of comparative public administration helps scholars, researchers, students, policymakers, administrators to understand the individual characteristics of administrative systems functioning in different countries, in different nations with different cultures, and it helps in explaining reasons and factors for cross-cultural and cross-national similarities and differences in administrative systems. Kanin annate kandang lam nate ka chiang taga kan mufia thein turin comparative public administration hi khai kin ka mo administrative system khai kin ka poimo emani. The significance of comparative public administration approach is well accepted today. It is an important branch of public administration. It helps to improve knowledge about administrative systems so that reforms and changes can be brought about in a more meaningful way in different nations. It has made public administration broader and more interdisciplinary, brought politics and administration closer together, and it has also increase the significance of the study of administration of the developing countries. Now, this comparative public administration approach has another very important purpose, and this purpose is to help to promote international cooperation because of increased knowledge and understanding of various administrative systems functioning in different parts of the world. And the comparative administrative group, this group has been created to undertake research in comparative administration, okay, and it has defined comparative public administration as a theory of public administration applied to diverse cultures and national settings, and the body of factual data by which it can be expanded and tested. Now, we will just summarize the important objectives of comparative public administration. Okay, comparative public administration, it helps students to draw comparisons, to propose improvements in administration in his own countries. Midang administration le an mani administration ka comparing mo kai kinin, it will help him to draw comparisons, to promote, to propose improvements in his own country. It will enlarge one's general experience and thinking by increased knowledge, and it will promote international cooperation through increase in knowledge and understanding of various administrative systems of the world. It will help to find out what makes certain administrative features and methods work well in one country while they fail miserably in other countries, and also to find out factors that led to the successes and failures of these administrative devices and methods. It will explain differences in the behavior of the bureaucracies as well as improve the performance of the bureaucracy. And I will end this lecture with a quote given by Woodrow Wilson, okay, when he talked about the usefulness of the comparative public administration approach. He was talking about comparing the American system, American administrative system, with the European administrative systems. Okay, he said, if I see a murderous fellow sharpening his knife cleverly, I can borrow his way of sharpening the knife without borrowing his probable intention to commit murder with it. Wilson felt that one can learn from European autocracies their more efficient administrative methods without importing their autocratic spirits and ends. Kami European autocracies, they are known for their efficiency. They are known for their efficient administrative methods. So you learn about their methods, their efficient administrative methods, and you try to use them without necessarily borrowing the autocratic spirits and ends. So that is what Woodrow Wilson, the father of the discipline of public administration, said about comparative public administration. And with that, I will end this lecture on comparative public administration approach. Thank you.